Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers coming to you from the Detroit Regional Chamber Mackinac Policy Conference taped at the Grand Hotel. Our topic today is the Henry Ford. Joining us now to talk about it is Patricia Mooradian, the President and CEO of the Henry Ford. Thank you so much for joining us today.
I'm pleased to be here. Thank you.
Summer is, if it's not already here, it's right around the corner. It certainly feels like it already, and that means more and more folks headed to the Henry Ford, hopefully, as we get that tourism ball rolling.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening this summer, and it's already starting on the weekends for sure. But as soon as school lets out, families pack up their cars and start traveling. And last year we saw a 25% increase in out-of-state visitors, and I think a lot of that's due to the Pure Michigan campaign and our participation in that. So we're hoping that it'll be another good summer.
We don't always realize as residents of Metro Detroit what a jewel the Henry Ford is, and that people do travel not just from the west side of the state or from a couple of hours away, but from out of state to visit, and you can spend a day or two there.
Easily, and we always say even 3, a long weekend. We have a lot of hotel partnerships that really help to bring visitors and make it fun for everybody. Now, the interesting thing with the out-of-state trips is that more and more people, because of the Pure Michigan campaign, are really being driven to Michigan with the commercials that are being shown nationally. It's been just really great for our state. As a matter of fact, I think it was last year from 2011, we ended up having about 3.2 million new visitors to the state. And the Henry Ford, of course, is a draw. And we always like to say that, you know, it's the only place like it in the country. So everyone should visit it at least once in their lifetime.
Well, it really is. You know, you grow up in this state, you know all about Henry Ford and who he is and what he did, and Mr. Edison and everything that you learn about when you're there. But those were innovators not just for Detroit or for Michigan, but for the country. And such a fun place to visit, but such an educational place to visit as well.
And that's what I was just going to say. You know, we really build all of our experiences around authentic artifacts and the history and stories of the people. But it's fun. And we make it fun, and we have a tremendous staff, and they really know how to make those visitor experiences that are immersive. So you can go in Thomas Edison's laboratory, you can go on Rosa Parks' bus, but then all through the summer and all through Greenfield Village, there's a lot of playlets and actors, performances, music, singing, a lot of great food. It's fun.
And for those of us who are from Metro Detroit and go year after year, you go with your school field trips and then you go with your family, so maybe you're going multiple times a year. You never get tired of it because you are always changing, bringing in new exhibits. I know you have a fabulous traveling exhibit there right now, which folks need to get there and see this summer because it's not going to be there forever. The Titanic exhibit. What can folks expect if they visit that?
Well, it's very large and it's timed, so you need to call and make your reservations in advance. That's very important, especially during the summertime. It's here through September. And there are over 300 artifacts in it, and it is very moving. It's a very moving piece of our American history. You will learn a lot from it, and people are very, very moved by it. It's a pretty large experience, so it takes some time. You can spend an hour or more just reading everything that's in that exhibit, but it's pretty immersive and very engaging.
And then you always have the IMAX movies going on, but certainly you try to have those in conjunction with some of your exhibits, and there's a Titanic IMAX movie to see as well.
There's 2 actually. One is the popular Hollywood film called Titanic, and actually some of that's in 3D, so people are loving that. But the Titanica is a IMAX specific film. It's 40 minutes, and it really gets into the educational aspects of how they located the ship and how they were bringing the artifacts up and how they excavated some of that. It's a very special film too.
And then real quick, tell me about this new permanent exhibit called Driving
America is in Henry Ford Museum, and it's 80,000 square feet. There's over 150 or so vehicles in it, a lot of new technology to help people learn. As a matter of fact, if you bring your iPhone or your cell phone, you can take a picture of some of the different artifacts and take the information home and read it from home. You can create your own collection online. It's pretty special.
So I know what I'm going to be doing with my children this summer, making them learn a little bit, and they won't even know they're learning with a visit to the Henry Ford. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Patricia Mooradian, the President and CEO of the Henry Ford.